So yes guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Movement6 and I wanted to upload a bit sooner, but I just got back yesterday morning, 8 o'clock local Dutch time from Las Vegas from the entire week. So I was really tired, I went to bed and now I'm finally back in the studio. Of course, a big shout out to all you guys that did sub this week. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, hit that like button, subscribe button, and smack that notification so you won't miss a thing. Now, today we're going into a article that I've read. I get a push notification about this. It's my worst fear about Microsoft. You know, I think they're not on the right track to even start competing with PlayStation 5 at this point, which to me is a pain. I want Microsoft to succeed. I want Xbox to succeed. I've got a very special place in my heart for the Xbox One, the Xbox 360, but they're not really on the right track, peeps. And well, let's get into it. Drop the new intro. So, Microsoft says Xbox Series X won't have exclusive first-party games at launch. Now, winding the clock back to the launch or the announcement of the Xbox One, we all know what a complete shitstorm that was. You know, focusing on watching television, focusing on the hardware, no exclusive games. And in all fairness, yes, they've got the most powerful console with the Xbox One X currently available on the market. There are no games to play on it other than third parties. You know, yes, you got Gears of War, yes, you got Halo, but that's not what we're after, guys. We want some new titles there. So Nick Stat has made an article on it on January 10th in The Verge, and the console will be backwards compatible and support Xbox Play anywhere. Okay, fine. Not seeing really what the upside is against PlayStation 5 there. So Microsoft's upcoming next-gen console, the Xbox Series X, will break with tradition by not launching with exclusive games only playable on the new hardware. Instead, Microsoft is leaning into its Play Anywhere Xbox strategy and fully supporting backwards compatibility moving forward. Okay, fine. That is fine. So, in essence, in a few sentences, they say there is no reason to buy a new Xbox Series X. We have freed up time from R&D, so research and development. We've freed up time, architects and system architects, and thought about new strategies. But hey, we from Microsoft, we don't give a rat's ass about the money we're pumping into a new generation of hardware. No, you can just stay where you are. We just develop a new box for shit. So according to Microsoft Studio head Matt Booty, who spoke with UK gaming site MCV, over the next year, 2 years, all of our games, sort of like PC, will play up and down that family of devices. We want to make sure that if somebody invests in Xbox between now and the Series X, that they feel they made a good investment and that they're committed to them with content. What content? What content? It is fine that I will be able to play an Xbox 360 on my Xbox One and on my Xbox Series X. But then there is no reason for me to buy an Xbox Series X. I can already put my Xbox 360 discs that are standing right over there in my Xbox One. I can already do it. So what's the upside of investing in a Series X, which has better hardware, better architecture, is capable of delivering more power? And there is no reason that if you would develop a exclusive title that is fully optimized for a Series X, there is no reason to put it in my Xbox One X, because it then has to downscale everything to make it suitable for that hardware. Holy crap. This does seem to imply that there will be a point at which new first-party Xbox games designed for the Series X won't run on the standard Xbox One, but they would appear to be a ways out after launch. Holy crap. So they okay. This isn't a drastic departure from what Microsoft have been hinting at for the last few months. The company has said it plans to make all first-party games on Xbox playable on Windows 10 as part of the Xbox Play Anywhere initiative. Okay, so fine. Okay, the company also said back in June at E3, before the official Series X reveal, and when the new console was known only as Project Scarlet, that its next gen console would also play Xbox One games. Okay, we already knew that now. The same is true of Sony's PlayStation 5, with Sony confirming early this year that its new console will be backwards compatible with PlayStation 4 games. So we completely eliminated the upside unique selling point there. There is no unique selling point. All third-party games, so Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever, those are shooters, but every third-party developed game that is available on PlayStation 4, that is available on Xbox One, can also be played on a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Can we just stop the debate now? The only thing that was new for me is that there is a rumor now that PlayStation 5 will be able to play PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games as well, with a emulator engine type of remaster engine in the PlayStation 5. Okay. Sony, however, has not yet said it won't have games launching with a PS5 that can only be played on that device. Okay, fine. But this is the first time Microsoft has said explicitly that its new console won't be launching with a dedicated slate of first-party exclusive, as has been the case for pretty much every console of the generation previous. The biggest first-party Xbox Series X exclusive, Halo Infinite, was already confirmed to run on both the next-gen Xbox and the Xbox One, as well on Windows 10. We all know what's gonna happen. We've seen this before, right? I thought it was Call of Duty Ghost from the top of my head. If you need to optimize a game to run on a previous architecture, previous generation architecture, the new architecture, and also on a different platform, we all know that it will not squeeze the last drop of power out of the new generation hardware, because it needs to find a middle way here, right? So this is a bit of double-edged sword for Microsoft. The company has gone to great lengths to ensure that its digital library of Xbox games includes all 360 titles, as well as a whole range of classic, ported and indie games. It has also built out the Xbox platform to support backwards compatibility between the Series X and the Xbox One, as both are built of the same architecture. That is fine, but the Xbox Series X is more powerful than the Xbox One, so we want to see new games. Okay, so it's great for consumers who worry about abandoning their entire libraries. Well, why would you abandon a library? Which has been one of the most primary pitfalls of buying a new consoles in the past generations. I get that to an extent, but the Xbox One is already playing Xbox 360 games, so there is no reason that this wouldn't happen with the Series X or with the PlayStation 5 as well. Without enough good new games on the new console, you might have been stuck paying hundreds of dollars for a device that you didn't want to really turn on at all that much until the software library has appropriately padded out. I can see that. The downside, of course, is that Microsoft doesn't have a very strong argument for why you should upgrade to the Series X if it doesn't have exclusive games, and if you can get similar or even better performance for the same titles on a gaming PC. That is exactly the point. There is currently no freaking reason, strong reason, to buy a Series X game console. There isn't. What's the reason? Tell me what the reason is in the comments to upgrade to it. I can tell you that if PlayStation, Sony, in the next few days or the next few weeks or maybe in the month to come, announces that, for example, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 will launch alongside the new generation, the PlayStation 5, then Microsoft is going to be crushed. Just by one game, it's going to be crushed. I don't give a shit. You know, if game enthusiasts want to buy a new piece of hardware, they buy that hardware because they want to be impressed with the new power, the new capabilities. There is no argument to say, oh, you have an Xbox One? You can already play your Xbox 360 games on the Xbox One. Now you really have to buy an Xbox Series X because you can also run Xbox 360 and Xbox One games on it. What is the upside? I want exclusive games. And if Microsoft is going down this path and they're making mistake after mistake after mistake, if they're going through this path, then rest assured they will lose this generation as well. They lost the previous generation because of a lack of titles. They will now lose it already. They're already set up for failure here, peeps. Full stop. So, guys, I'm always curious on what your take is on this. I've seen that due to the new YouTube policies that comments have been disabled because I've made a few errors in the requirements with the uploads. I will adjust that so you can start replying on those as well. I will make sure that, that the notifications or the comments are open on this one. So I'm really looking forward to your take on the war that is upcoming between Sony and Microsoft and how you guys feel that they're positioning now with the Xbox Series X. I think they're set up for failure very gently already. I hope not. I hope they turn around and that we're going to be slapped with exclusives that can only be played on the Series X. New exclusives I want to see. You know, Halo fine, Gears of War fine, but I want to see new exclusives. For now, I will be back later this week with with how we do with Rainbow Six Siege, and I think I'm gonna stream some Modern Warfare. You know, why not? It's let's see how that game has turned out in the last few weeks. For now, hit that like, subscribe, notifications button, and I will be back shortly, guys. Back to the madness.